Hey guys, Ryan here, and today I'm going to bring you what I think is my first ever video in the Char Futur 4. Tier 9 Friends medium tank, like reward tank. It's pretty good. I'll speak over the stats and what I think of the tank overall in a bit, but I want to explain something in this game. So we're on Malinovka. As you can see, I'm doing the Chisel contract, as is Curtis, who I'm platooned with. Now we came on, and Curtis asked me, he's on stage 5, and he needs to do that spotting mission where you have to spot your hit points worth or more worth of damage. And you have to use tier 8 to 10 tanks, heavies or mediums, and he asked me what tanks I thought were good for it. Now when I completed this during the original Chisel contract, we had to do it twice. A lot of people are using medium tanks because they're just better at spotting. I struggle with medium tanks to spot. I personally do it in heavy tanks, like with the original contract I used the T-32. And in the Chisel contract recently, I completed it in my second try using the Kranwagen. So for the spotting mission, I personally, if you're not very good at spotting in mediums, pick a hull down heavy tank like a T-32 or Kranwagen, something with decent turret armor. Drive forward quite aggressively, peek over a ridgeline, spot the enemy, and the turret armor lets you stay alive longer, which means you've got more time for your teammates to get you the assistance. That's how I do it. But anyway, Curtis is in the Concept 1B. I said it's a heavy tank, it's got good gun depression, good turret armor, and it's fast, so I recommended he use that. And you see here, I'm telling him on the map where to go in order to get spots. The reason I'm telling you all this, and why like he's on the spotting mission, and I'm not in this game, it's why I picked Char Futur 4. It's a tier 9 tank. I have a 4-shot autoloader that's good at sniping, so I'm hoping to snipe for Curtis. Is that I'm just trying to help him get the spotting, so you'll see me playing a bit differently to usual, because usually I'm super aggressive. I am intentionally trying not to spot people and sitting quite far back, because I don't want to take any spot from Curtis. The reason I'm moving forward here is because Curtis is in a bit of a weird position. I don't know how he got there, but he spotted some people near their base, and I'm going to try and get some shots in at 60p in the Jagdtiger. Now, this thing is 268 standard APCR pen, which is amazing. So I thought I could pen that, but me being me and being an idiot, it's very long range, penetration drop off, so it's a bit shoot for me to think I could pen that through the front. But the Char Futur 4 shots, 390 alpha, the 268 standard pen. I can't remember how much heat pen you've got, but you really want to be trying to use these APCR shells when you can for the extra shell velocity, and they've still got decent pen. The tank's really accurate, got a bit of a long aim time, and the thing I think some people don't like about this tank is the intraclip reload in each shot is I think 4 seconds. So very long intraclip. And that's why I think this tank is a bit of a high skill cap to play, because it is built for that sniping gameplay. You use your camo, you use your mobility to find long range shots in. You don't want to brawl. Your DPM isn't the greatest. The shots take so long to empty that if you get into a gunfight with something, even another autoloader, they will empty their clip before you do. The tank isn't the least armoured vehicle in the game. It actually can bounce a few shots off the turret and everything if you're hull down, and that upper hull could be an auto ricochet, so armour isn't amazing, but you don't want to test it. In this game you'll see, I don't want to get spotted by that light tank when I'm trying to spot for Curtis. And again, Curtis hasn't crossed over to D6 yet, and unfortunately I don't know if it was me or the light tank who spotted that bat shot. But again, trying to move forward so I can see the Jagdtiger. Although I don't think it's going to be Curtis's spotting now. Get one shot in. Now I want just to look at the top right of the screen where it says enemy damaged. 2 shots in. I'm going to go for the 3rd shot. You see how it says damage, but not critical damage. Because I didn't critical damage, I know I didn't track him. And because I didn't track him, or potentially track him, I'm not going to take the blind shot. The last shell, I dump out instead of going for a reload. I pinged a bit in the map again because Curtis was asking where I was talking about. I dumped the shell. I could have aimed that in more, so that was on me that I missed that. But yeah, you keep seeing I'm pinging the map. I'm trying to help Curtis get to a good spotting location. So that's why I pinged the map there. So now Curtis is going in. Now, look at the map and look at the hill. We are losing the hill. So what's happening is I'm going to slide down. I'm almost loaded. Curtis is a 1-shot now for everything as well, which isn't ideal. And at first I'm going to think about if I can get any shots in. Something else about this tank, not the greatest gun depression, and like a lot of French autoloaders, not very good gun elevation, in fact pretty shit. Get a shot into the bat chat, the enemy team have won the hill. Now I'm going to start running. The reason being, they're all going to start coming down the hill. So I'm kind of formulating a plan with Curtis, which is if he can move back to spot the enemies as they come down the hill, there's a lot of people potentially coming down there for him to spot. We have a friendly IS-7 near the bat chat who I thought was going to go deal with him, but I didn't realise. I think he's getting peppered from the hill, so he's trying to stay hull down. So you see, I'm about to go spot people on the hill, and then I realise Curtis can go do it. So I tell him where I think he should go. He asked me to ping it on the map, so I ping it. And I honestly thought the bat chat would be dead before he got there. And you can probably get where I'm going with this. As he's crossing over, he's going to get spotted, and the bat chat's going to be able to finish him off. So misplay by me. I told him to go there. It's my fault. I thought the bat chat would be dead. But I feel like the plan was there to poke up on that ridge. He'd spot the people coming down the hill, and I was going to snipe at them from the field. So I've still got 3 shots in the magazine, and what's about to happen is our whole team, apart from the artillery's at their base, so I'm going to go spot the people coming down the hill, basically, and try and deal with them. The thing to note on the enemy team is now that the bat chat's gone, they have a TD. I can't see properly on the screen if they've got a meantime, but I think all their tanks remaining, apart from that TD that's about to die, are heavy tanks. And that's great for me, because it means I've got a camo advantage on Malinovka that I can use to my benefit. 2 shots in the Patriot. I'm going to try and hit the third, but you're going to see the shot goes slightly high into the turret and bounces. No loading heat because I've run out of standard rounds, and instead I'm going to go help our team at the other side. We're not being capped. I've got the mobility to get back if we do need it. And just as I say that, you see, I'm assuming it's the Patriot that's decided to try and cap, which is a fairly good move by him. Or at least I assume it's the Patriot. Staying out on the field while I go for the reload. But as I said, now that they only have heavy tanks, I know I have the camouflage advantage, which is huge on a map like this. I also have full hit points. I've not been touched because I've been intentionally staying at the back of the map, trying not to get spotting, to let Curtis do it. Now you see, I'm going to try and make use of bushes here and my camo. Trying to stay far away, trying to keep an eye out for bushes I can use. So you see, I'm looking at the next batch of bushes there, and I'm going to go up to them and try and like peek through them. As I get close, I'm going to enter the bushes. I'm going to spot the Patriot. I'm going to reverse behind the bushes so I can shoot without getting spotted. Enemy down, like there's one shot. Now I need to find the next guy. There's not really many bushes here to use, but he is 430 meters away in a tier 8 tank, so again I can shoot safely. Now I'm going to go for a full reload, and now I'm going to race all the way back across the map to help my teammate at the enemy base. And again, as much as I like playing heavy tanks, this is where you like playing mediums. I've got the camo, I've got the mobility to go from helping our teammates back to defending the base, to go back to helping teammates. It's just, everything's aligned here for me. It's the perfect map, the perfect scenario where they've only got heavy, so like, this isn't going to happen all the time, and I'm able to keep distant and keep this gun firing. Now, here's a slight issue. I don't have the shell velocity anymore, so I have to give quite a bit of lead. Thankfully, I do hit the shot on the Chieftain. But I would have preferred APCR here, but as I said, this thing doesn't carry the most ammo. And you do see I bring a high explosive clips for memes, because as you guys know, I do like a bit of high explosive, although for most people I would recommend you don't even bother bringing a high explosive clip. A bit like the Batchat 25T in that regard. In fact, this is a bit like a tier 9 Batchat, a bit more armor, quite a punchy gun for its tier, quite mobile. So yeah, for most players, don't bring any high explosive, but for me, just in case the meme arrives, I keep it. Now, trying to land shots in on the side of this Chieftain. Thankfully, he's not looking at me because we have a friendly teammate keeping the turret pointing away from me. Meaning I can just get the heat shells into the side of his turret. Very important shot that. Needed to hit that. Otherwise, I would have had to rush in, which I could do with my full hit points. But ideally, I want to keep distant and save hit points ready to defend the base. Because they have a motion, I think it is, and I don't know how much health he's got. But if he's on full health, it's going to be an issue. So it's a mouse and a T-32 left. But again, I'm racing back here because I've got the mobility. And I know I have the camo advantage. It's definitely on a motion, and obviously on a T-32 as well. But the T-32 is decent view range and a strong turret. If he's hull down, he might be able to spot me. So again, coming to bushes, slowing down, moving around in the open because I should spot him first. I'm going to drive forward. You see I'm going to drive a little bit more forwards to get behind the bush. And just put a heat shell into him. And now it's just a case of not even going to bother reloading. Just go find the T-32. Now I have a lot of hit points, so if he's on low health when I spot him, I don't mind sacrificing a bit to drive up and kill him. Teammates pinging the hill. I say great shot, I didn't mean to say great shot, I meant to say affirmative, but I'm shit when it comes to that fucking wheel, I have no idea what I'm saying. Moving to these bushes to try and spot. Again, I don't really need to at this point, but, you know, I've already been having a good game, might as well continue it. Spot the T-32 without getting spotted back, and he's a one-shot. Now at this point, I could go for the flawless game, just kill him, but Curtis feels bad for him and reckons I should let the T-32 get a shot into me, so... I'm going to raise the gun, which doesn't look quite as impressive on this tank because you have fuck all gun elevation. I'm going to go around the corner, let him shoot me right before I kill him. Go around, wait, he shoots me, kill him. And that said, this game I was trying not to spot people, I was playing at the back and sniping, so I would usually play a bit more aggressive, and you can spot in this tank, but it does work well as a sniper, especially as a support tank. In this case I was supporting the team, going back and forth to different areas as needed, and just using my gun effectively. 5,300 damage, 5 kills, no assistance because I was actually trying not to, ace tanker and the defender medal. So, the Char Futur 4. A really nice tank, I think it's quite fun as well, the versatility you have in using it, but definitely not for the more casual players, I don't think. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys... Oh, and Curtis completed his spotting thing in this mission. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I'll see you all in the next one.